guys know, I'm Jonathan with MCS. This is KT. This is the MagFed Weekly Show every Wednesdays at 4:30 Pacific Standard Time. Sometimes we're a little late, so we apologize for that, but keep in mind we are we're men of many hats here. That's what we do.
We have an operation to run on a daily basis too.
Right.
Sometimes it's just
you can hear it.
Something.
You can hear it over here. This is we're in the warehouse now, so I think maybe sometime next week we may do an MTV Cribs episode of the warehouse where we kind of show you guys the day-to-day operations of this place, because it is it's actually quite fun to see exactly how we do it, and then that way you guys can kind of see when you place your orders how exactly that process works, and instead of those angry emails that we receive about, hey, where's my order? I just placed it 5 minutes ago. Where's my tracking number?
Right.
So I think we may do that. I just came up with that idea right now. Me and KT will talk that over.
We're gonna be a little bit crazy though. Right.
Yeah, no judgment. The judgment-free zone. So we're gonna get started here. First topic of the day is the ambassador program. We talked about it before in the earlier shows about how to apply for the ambassador program. All of that is still on the mcsus.com site. And with the ambassador program, all of those subscriptions are going to be handled through me now. And all of my contact information is located on the blog post. So when you visit the mcsus.com site, you go all the way to the menu bar and you'll see a tab that's called blog. You'll click on that. You'll see the join the MCS revolution. It has like a fist like that with our MCS flag behind it. You can then see the questionnaire that I will want to read from you guys. Keep in mind, I really read these ambassador inquiries. So if you kind of just go through the 6 questions that I asked you and you give me 1 or 2 word answers, it really doesn't give me enough to qualify you for the program. And like I said before, this isn't a cutthroat type of deal. This is something that I want to be able to accept all of you guys. But moving forward with the ambassador program, that something me and KT have been working on, and also with Mike, if you've submitted your inquiries to Mike, he's forwarding them to me right now. So I'm going through those things. I'm going to send you a template of information that I need, because what we're going to do is we're going to create a page in that blog section of your team or of you with the ambassador program. The intentions of that is to not only show people, hopefully be a light for potential MagFed players in your area, but to also hopefully create traffic and generate people to your MagFed community. So for some of you guys, that I've gotten quite a bit of inquiries from a lot of you from all over the world that are very underdeveloped per se in the MagFed part of it. And with the ambassador program, this is a great opportunity for us to promote you or your team, and pretty much funnel people to you so you can guide them in marker selection, service, maintenance, anything like that, even sales. So the ambassador program is definitely, we have had an overwhelming response from a lot of people from all over the world. So I'd appreciate, be patient with me. I'm going through all that right now. So you're going to start getting emails from me. Timothy Brooks, you're one of the top ones. He keeps tearing it up in our auction. So just be patient with me, and I will make sure that I get those emails out to you guys. And as soon as you submit them back to me, I can go ahead and forward that information to KT, and we'll start creating those pages on the website. Okay. Right. Next topic, the Bounty Hunter program.
Yeah.
We need to definitely talk about the Bounty Hunter program a little bit, and I'm going to let KT take that one away.
So the Bounty Hunter program, it's been going pretty well. A lot of people really participate, but the problem there, when they go to an event, they don't really forget to bring their capture card. And so they sending selfie photos, but I can't really accept them because the rules that you have to have a capture card to able to get an actual claim, because we don't really know when you took a selfie, right? Could be a month ago, a year ago, whenever, right? So we can't really authenticate that capture unless you have the capture card. So we can't really change that now for people that that submit those claims. So for you to get those claims, get the reward for it, you have to submit those photos with a capture card on you. Otherwise, I mean, I can't approve them. So I know you guys are going to games right now. You guys are doing it, but you make sure I forgot. Well, you gotta keep it up. I mean, the event. There's a lot of events going on and a lot of games coming up next couple of months. The weather gets better, warmer, cooler. So be sure to print this card out and take them to events and catch them all. So
one thing, just to clarify, if you still have questions about the ambassador program, which we know you all do because we're not getting the submissions aren't right, go to mcsus.com, go to the Bounty Hunter tab, and click on, when the drop down comes down, you will click on the Bounty Hunter 101. That will give you exactly how the program works. It even gives you examples on how to submit this information, where to find your capture cards, and then also how to redeem those captures for your store credit or points, essentially. So please read that information if you have people participating, or if you are at an event. Better yet, if you're at an event and you notice someone participating in the Bounty Hunter program and they're not doing it right, or you don't see them have a capture card, correct that person then and there. So he doesn't leave that event, submit his information to us, and then we have to tell him, hey, sorry, it doesn't count because you didn't submit your capture card as well. So just keep that in mind, guys. Everything on the mcsus.com site is finally it's dwindling down as far as the transition. So for all of you that are looking for products that were on the RAP4 site that you do not see on the MCS US site, it's almost either going to go over or it's going to stay on the RAP4 site. Do you want to talk about that before? The
site, there's so much work. I mean, a lot of you guys message me, email, and I delay a couple of days response because I'm working really hard to get the site going. We have a team here, transition the product over, the description, the system. It's heavy duty work. Be patient with us. We're probably going to be another week or two before we fully transition to the new site. And that way you can order in one website rather than two. Right now the two systems, they don't like each other, they communicate differently, and the whole thing's set up completely different. So probably another week or two before we fully transition to the new site.
All right. One key points of the new website, I've been getting it. Thank you guys for taking advantage of the chat. I think over this past weekend, we had maybe over 50 different chats, and good solid questions, some of them about orders and things like that. The MCS US site chat is available at all hours of the day, okay? So keep in mind, it's me, KT, Mike, and the team here during business hours responding during that chat, but with me during after hours. If you do not get a response right away, leave your email with your question and we'll respond to it definitely on the following business day. So if you don't leave your email, unfortunately we can't respond to those questions. So leave your email. That way we can get back to you guys as soon as possible. All right?
Then email actually notify you. So as soon as you respond, it notifies you your email, phone, whatever. And then we'll send you a message to you. You can respond directly to that email and it goes directly to us, and we can just have a conversation directly through that channel. It's really quick and fast.
The other aspect of the chat too, which is really nice, is I did a video this last week regarding some of the navigation for the new website. So it's located on this Facebook page. Just scroll down a little bit and it's the MCS new site navigation, easy to use type thing. I go through the entire site on how to find things. So please take a look at that video for all you guys. I know from the RAP4 site it's going to be a learning curve, especially because it was very difficult to find things on the RAP4 site. But I assure you, the new website is very, very easy to use. It's much easier to find information, find parts. The filters are now extremely beneficial for you guys. If you go to the parts tab and you're looking for 468 parts, we have every single 468 part through the filter. You'll press the filter, all the drop downs of every unit or every system that we offer will be there, and all the parts for it. So if you have any questions, obviously you can hop on the chat. We'll help you find what you're looking for. But as far as the website navigation, take a look at that video. It's not very long. I kind of just go through some of the key stuff there and how to do the basic navigation stuff. The blogs page and the events page are going to be updated weekly. We're doing our best to do that now. So, like I said, I'm in love with the new site. As you can tell, I talk about it with severe passion. But I think for us here and for you guys, we've been able to really alleviate a lot of the stresses that we have with the old site, but also for you guys as well. The Bounty Hunter program went through that. The next part of we're going to go through here is a new program or a new type of, what do you want to call it? Is it a program? Or
it's a program.
It could be a competition. It might be a program, but it's basically MagFed Marker of the Week. And what it consists of, and I don't know if you can see on this screen here, but you will be able to see it on the mcsus.com site. If you want to go to that, then we can show them how to navigate it. Well, no, I'm saying I can explain it to them now. So, if you go to the Resources tab in the menu bar located on the top of the screen, you will be able to see the MagFed Weekly. It's right above the archive. And what you'll do is you will submit a photo every week of the coolest MagFed marker that you own.
It's under media.
Media, I'm sorry. So it's actually under media, I'm sorry. So under media tab, you'll go to the MOTW. It's all the way down at the bottom, and it's Marker of the Month submission. And you will be able to, basically what it is you'll submit a photo of your MagFed marker loadout, and we will choose a winner every single week, and we will award the winner with a custom t-shirt that you cannot buy from us, but you can only win. I think we're still in the deliberation stage of what it's going to say, but trust me, it's going to be a pretty sweet shirt, and you'll have that title for that till the following week for the MagFed Marker of the Week. So that's a new program that we're doing. That's going to be pretty cool because, you know, Dusty Hatfield, you post some pretty awesome photos of your marker collection. There's a couple other really good ones out there. For all of you guys in the groups, the 468 owners group, the DMR group, the Storm Blizzard group, there's no, is it only our systems or is it any MagFed marker?
Just our marker, just
okay.
ours.
So there you clarified it. So if any of you guys ask those questions, it is only for our markers. Will this competition or program?
Since it's going to be our price and we're going to give the stuff away on our site, it's better to keep it just our type of markers.
That's true.
That way we don't run into issue where it's a conflict.
Okay, so you'll have that MagFed of the week, MagFed Marker of the Week competition or program, and then, like I said, you'll have that title till the following week. So for all you guys in the groups, submit your marker photos. Every week will be different, so you can keep submitting your photos. If you didn't win one week,
right,
you may be able to win the next one. For the winners, obviously you're going to have to spice up that marker that you won with in order for it to qualify for the next one.
Right. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Some of the questions here, I saw at the bottom there was talks about it today. I did see that Tippmann was discontinuing the X7 marker, and will that affect our accessories?
X7?
Yeah.
The Tippmann X7 or from Phenom?
No, Tippmann X7.
They've been disconnected for a while. I mean, they discontinued for a long time.
Maybe it is. I saw something about it. We did get a comment here about it.
I remember they discontinued it for many years now. For 6 years. So perhaps they discontinued completely, which means they're not going to supply out any parts anymore.
It says today there was word that discontinued X7. Will this affect
X7? I think it's Phenom.
Service parts were supposed to be only production for 5 years, and then they were going to stop. So
okay.
I think it's service parts.
All right, guys. You know Mike. He's putting the finishing touches on the shooting range that I've been building. Me and him have been building this week too. So let's go through some of the questions here before we get into the auction. Chad, let's see, Joseph, costume. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask them in the chat. We'll try to answer those as soon as possible. Let's see here.
What we do the
auction.
The auction, and
okay.
then what we do is we go over the marker. I think Mike can go do it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Helix, and then we're gonna have something to show you. We just set up on over the last couple of days.
All right, guys. So the auction, it's not on the website. We're gonna do it right here in the chat today. So we're gonna start the bid at $100. Okay, 100. We have. Go ahead, Mike. You can explain it.
We have just a standard Blizzard with a Riz rail, flip up sights, tan, Ford grip, and a nice little difference there. We try to get a different buttstock that we had around here to kind of put a different flair to it. But it does have a red dot. I don't know. See that?
They can't see it.
Oh, you can. You can kind of see it on there. There is a laser on there, guys. A compact laser sight that has a Picatinny, so you could actually put an attachment over it if you want to. Does have a shape projectile bolt in it, so it is first strike ready. We're going to give you a shape projectile helix and one DMAG, or
one regular paintball helix and one 14 rounder shape projectile.
The new helix, right?
Right.
All right. So the new helix, for all you guys who didn't watch, didn't see it in the last live stream, buttery smooth. For all of you guys that had issues with this, the insert and tap kind of mentality, we have answered your prayers. The new helix is here, and this is not just for the Blizzard. It works on all the platforms. I've tested it personally. I know Mike has. We're all very happy about it. We have a lot of happy customers out there who enjoy the helix. Look at all the hearts and stuff going up. Okay, so
so far Timothy's going for $100.
And it's in increments of 10, guys. Increments of 10. So if you want to outbid Timothy Brooks from the 100, the next bid will need to be 110, and so on and so forth.
It has a new pretty cool buttstock. We'll add onto it,
which is something that's not available on the site. So this is a complete brand new buttstock that we are offering now.
The laser.
So does it work? YouTube videos going to be different on the PTR now. Virus, what DMR there is.
Hey Mike, can you get us the air and stuff so we?
I have it.
You have it all ready to go.
130. Joseph Rojas next in the line with the 130. All right. Should we do that?
That's the Hatfield a buck.
Ah.
Come on, guys. Payday is usually either tomorrow or Friday. All right, should we do the demo here? 140, Timothy Brooks.
Let's do the demo.
All right. So we have something that we're going to be incorporating into all the videos, our live streams, and also videos for you guys that come and visit the store. This will also be a opportunity for you guys to come and show your stuff when you purchase a marker here from now on. It's going to be moved to a new location. So for all you guys that are talking about, you know, before you blast us with safety and all this stuff, this is our own warehouse. We are safe in our own warehouse, okay? So let's get right to it.
All right.
Got my safety goggles here.
Go and
Trusty cart. I don't know if you guys can see that shooting range right here, but that is a 16 by, what is that, almost 10 feet tall?
Yeah.
16 feet by 10 feet tall shooting range that I have created with plank targets. And I'm pretty proud of this. I think this is something that all of us here are going to utilize to its maximum potential every single day. So we're going to get right to it. I have that Blizzard here that's on auction. Let me show you a close-up of that stock here. It's a different look, and then it also has a compartment right there, so you can put your tools or whatever it is you want to put in there. It's a neat thing that we don't usually show on the or offer at all. So let's check it out here. Bring it up. I'm going to be shooting with the red rounds today, so we don't want to be using paint, and this is going to be a red round rubber tunnel only.
Give it a slap.
There we go.
A rookie mistake.
Rookie mistake. All right. There you have it. The Blizzard ready to go out of the box, guys. All right, let's take it back over. Where are we at with this auction now?
170, Timothy Brooks.
170 with Timothy Brooks. I
Scroll
don't
down
know.
and see if there's anybody below that.
I don't know if anyone's going to be able to beat Timothy Brooks. This might be his 3 for 3 here.
170. Donald Lossman, is that what? You got a few down below.
150, 140, 170.
The highest one I see is
Box mag. Dusty. All right. Stop recording. All right, so right now the auction is at the 170 mark. This, like I said, guys, this marker, the auction is something that we want to incorporate, that we will be incorporating with everyone. They have got a lot of inquiries about what markers we should auction. Just to clarify again, the auction is specifically markers that we have, that we've used in the past for testing. So some of them are used for testing. They're not played with. They're not damaged usually. No, they're not damaged.
No.
I'm not gonna say that.
Photos, videos.
They're for photos, videos. They're brand new. They just are stuff that here that you're not gonna. We didn't just build right away. So you will see that this marker. That was actually pretty awesome. That was the first time I've actually fired in that shooting range there. Sorry about that mag mix-up. That was a rookie mistake there. Didn't insert it all the way. That is a rookie mistake. So let's see my friendship. For you guys asking questions about the box mag, we're getting this every single live stream here. So it may be because you're new to the live stream. We will update you guys with those products: the shaped round, the box mag, and the pistol. Okay.
And the Hydra.
And the Hydra. We have been talking about it almost every day, I would say. I talked to KT about it. Mike brings it up. I mean, these are questions that we receive on a daily basis. So trust me, we have not forgot about it. I'm pushing for it. Most of those 3 projects specifically, quite heavily. KT probably gets annoyed at me asking about it all the time.
Not really.
But we are doing our best, and we will update you guys as soon as we do it. That's another big benefit of these live streams is we're going to show you and demo these new projects and new products as we have them available. So we can show you exactly how they work, their performance right here. That's a big reason why that shooting range was created. So you can see, I mean, from the distance where I was just shooting from into that range, we're looking at about what do we map
40,
it at?
50 feet?
40, 50 feet with our red rounds, and I was planking those targets that are probably a little under 7 inches and some of them smaller with no problem. Yeah, some of them 3. So that can kind of show you that with a shape projectile on this Blizzard that is up for auction, that's a pretty nice performance there. So are we still at 170?
Yeah, looks like we're still at 170. I do see a question from Bryant Poseidon Avery. PTR is currently getting more changes. I guess is the one thing I could probably say about that. I mean, with all the use that we have been doing with training, law enforcement, Urban Shield, we get a lot of feedback. It's kind of taken a step in a different direction to make it more compatible. Obviously, it's great to be out there at paintball and recreational, but law enforcement military training is where we're going to be successful. So we do have to make it to what they are looking for. So I know a lot of people look at the old videos where Omar talked about what his vision was 4 years ago,
It's beyond that now.
It's different. it's things are always evolving, especially with Omar. He's always thinking of new things to do, new ways of doing it. So the PTR is just kind of at that point. We have certain departments, certain companies that are using them for different aspects, and they're giving us the feedback, and we're trying to refine it. We obviously want to have it the best it can be. You also asked about being able to send in your 468, and we upgrade it to the Javelin Bolt one-piece upper. You can definitely do that. I've done that with a couple of people's guns where they've actually handed it to me personally to handle, and I will personally take care of it for you if you want to send it in. It's not a problem.
The one-piece upper and the Javelin Bolt, I think me and Mike were talking about it today. KT and we've talked about it in the past. We are going to do a video. I think we need to hash some things out with the 468, with the new one-piece upper and the Javelin. There's a lot of talk about it, and I think we're the only people that can confirm or deny things. So we are going to be doing a video here probably next week. We may incorporate that into the live stream, where we're going to hash out some 468 stuff. As far as the auction, I know there's a lot of you guys asking why we auction off of 468.
We'll do it next week.
We will do it next week.
We'll do it next week.
We will do it next week. $100. $100. The auction's going to start for a 468. Okay, and we're going to be doing this. We'll do the shooting demo. We're going to have the shooting range set up in a whole new location, which will be great. But we will go through and we'll shoot some shape projectiles out of it, and we'll show you our testing and what we have found with the one-piece uppers and the Javelin bolts. Okay, so for all you guys out there that are looking for that upgrade, I think we put it on the website, the receiver with the Javelin bolt. Did we put it up there?
No, they're not.
Oh, that's right. We did not
you have
yet.
to get them individually on their own, or the whole 2017 version 468.
Bryant, you're asking about one-piece lowers for the 468. There is no one-piece lower for the 468. It is actually the PTR lower. So until the actual PTR is released is when you will see that. Right now it's currently just the 468 with the one-piece upper.
Go down. Tizzy Tone, question, is there upgrades coming out? Go down real quick.
For the Vortex.
For the Vortex.
Yeah, I saw that one. There is an upgrade for the Vortex coming out.
There's quite a bit of upgrade for Vortex, Bolt, 468, bunch of new accessories about to hit. I think the next 2 months there are about a couple of them coming out. They're kind of we're just plowing away one at a time.
Box mags is always going to be just a different question because, like I've explained to somebody, I've talked to a few people actually just last week. We can order another run of the box mag in its current condition, but it is something that we have always wanted to improve. We were not the actual manufacturer of that product, so we had to work with that company to try to improve it. One of our things that we're looking at doing, if we continue with it, is not to reorder from that manufacturer, but actually take the manufacturing over like we have done with the 468, the Tacamo kits, and the D-mags and Helix mags, and actually manufacture it ourselves, so that way we can improve it. There's a lot of little things about that box mag that obviously can be improved.
That's one of the reasons why we stopped production, because it has certain little thing about it that it's just not up to what we're looking for. We'd like to make it better. That's one of the features, make it smaller. I think around 100 to 150 rounds would be adequate. We made it a little bit too big. We're trying to replicate the SAW 250, 240 rounds, 250 rounds. So it's a little bit big and bulky. It's a little bit overkill for the current market. People looking for high capacity, but not a 250. When we made that, when we started a project, we were thinking of doing a mag-fed marker versus a hopper marker, and players can enjoy playing against hopper players. But I think the industry is not really going to that direction anymore. I think the industry is going toward mag-fed. 20 rounds, I have 20, you have 20, and we have a fair and equal fight, as opposed to somebody has
Well, it was also a different time. I mean, there was only two manufacturers of mag-fed guns at the time that the box mag was released. Now we've got everybody finally getting involved. There was no mag-fed games, but when the box mag was released, there was no mag-fed games. We had to provide something with a higher capacities because that's where people all played against operators. And then we created Operation N-War, which of course, you know, kind of showed people that there can be an organized game of just MagFed players at a higher level. And of course now you've got, you know, 0 Hour on the East Coast. You have Dominion now on the West Coast. You have Snake Eaters in Texas. I mean, bigger games are being proven, and it's growing. And this was even, the box mag was even released before a time where graffiti was listed as the #1 paintball for MagFed. I mean, before graffiti was even around.
Right.
So it was very difficult to have a successful run with that box mag and the gears that were in it on what your field would allow you to use. That has now changed, so it does have us looking at rethinking the box mag, but in our own way that will make it work and be more successful than what it was. So just give us a little bit more time, and hopefully we'll have something that is more viable and ready to go, hopefully a little more inexpensive so that people can have more than one.
Right.
Again, I'm a really strong believer that there will be no speed loading doors on this box mag. You will have a high capacity mag. That's what you carry. Those are your 100 rounds, and when you're out, you either have another box mag or you're down to your regular mags. I know we got a lot of flack for not having speed loading doors, saying we didn't do it right. Well, we never intended it to be a speed loading box mag. That's why your doors only opened about 1.5 inches. It took you time to reload it. And that was purposely kept that way and never changed because of that mentality.
And I think that's where a lot of this information that you guys hear about these products specifically, I know I go through the groups, Mike does too, KT goes through, and if me or Mike see something that needs KT's attention, we tell him about it. And we've seen these people who do not work for this company giving you information about the box mag and the Hydra and the shaped round and the pistol that is not true. So for you guys to come in here and ask us the questions, that's something that we understand and we respect, and we're going to give you the most honest answer as possible. So with the box mag specifically, like they said, they answered that pretty, I don't think they can answer it any better than that. So, you know, that's the truth. These are from the two people that are actually in charge of that project. So for you guys that have buddies that are asking about the box mag, share this information with these people. So if you enter these Facebook groups or these forums or Reddit or whatever it is may be, and someone's giving false information to somebody to slander our name or that just don't know information about the product, correct that, okay? Because we rely on you guys just as much as you rely on us for the products, okay? So we would really definitely appreciate that. The safety, I saw that there, Hector, or was that Joseph Rojas? Did we fix the safety selector on the 468? And then Donald Law, you asked about that.
Are you talking about the, I'm assuming you're talking about the safety selector where it goes all the way up to the 12 o'clock position. Yes, there is a fix. And I can...
we'll go through it on the 468 video.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing what I want to call more of a generational type video of
That's needed.
The beginning of the 468, why it came out, to where it is and where it's going is what my plan is, and I'm kind of trying to gather all that up. But the short answer is yes, there is a fix on the trigger. If somebody is willing to send it in to me, it is a very small set screw that I can drill, tap, and place that will stop your safety and just kick it from about the, say about the 4 o'clock position to about the 2 o'clock. So it just kind of swings instead of what it currently does. And I'll have to give credit to my dad, because I mean, he is a machinist and he's the one that kind of gave me the idea of what you need to do. So it kind of helps having somebody in that kind of field to kind of look at things differently than trying to just work with the gears and mechanisms on the inside. He helped us kind of come up with that. So Joseph, your gun is getting that before you get it back. But anybody else, just reach out to me on Facebook, let me know, and if you're willing to flat rate it into me, I'll take care of it and send it back to you.
Somebody asking about Kenny, asking about the P99 RAM stuff, .43 caliber.
Let's talk about that. Please clarify for everyone the 43 cal systems.
You want to take that, or you want me to?
I'll take part of it.
Okay.
43 caliber system. That's what kind of bring RAP4 MCS to what is today. 15 years ago, that's what we started out with. .43 caliber at that time was far and few, and we we kind of become the distributor of that product for a long time, but the product, we try to grow that product line, but it can't really grow because most paintball field we're using 68 caliber, 43 caliber we did not kind of take off the ground. More to that, the complexity of the system, the technical aspect was too hard for most people to keep the system going, and so we're getting a lot of service questions, a lot of repair, and we're one of the only 4 in the world location to actually service this system. So it's really hard to upkeep. That's why we kind of slowly develop the 68 caliber system, get into more players' hand, and now I think we'll have enough of it. We have the bolt markers, the Blizzard, the Hurricane, 468, and there's so many different platforms out there for industry. At least you have something. I mean, it's the variety are there. So the need for 43 caliber, I don't think it's a big need for it anymore. And where plus, I think on the 43 caliber, the biggest aspect is their pistols, and there are pistols coming out. So we kind of prepare for that too. That we're about to have a pistol that similar in size and shape and dimension. So with that coming out, I think the 43 caliber, there's not much of a need for that.
Yeah, eventually you're just going to end up showing everybody the pistol. As far as the P99, it's never coming back. Again, once upon a time, to grow this company, we definitely rebranded a lot of product, one of them being APS's product. So a lot of people come to us looking for them, but it is not something that we had any control over. APS had a licensing deal with Walther P99, and they did not renew that, so that product is gone. Same thing with the Desert Eagle. Those were both through Walther, and when they did not renew those contracts, those products are not legally able to be produced in any fashion through APS. So.
We can't even get the parts.
Yeah, can't even get the parts. I have plenty of people calling me trying to fix their P99. Best answer I have for them is send it in to me and I'll try to fix it, because we can't even get certain parts. If it's O-rings, we'll figure out a way, but parts are just not available anymore. Your best option to get one is to try to find one on eBay or Craigslist or any other kind of network that's selling them. But I would definitely make sure that they send you a video, a current video, live video that is working before you get it, because you don't want to get one that's not working.
I think we just found a P99.
Huh?
Yeah, we have a P99. We just
Found one?
yeah, we have a box of .43 caliber pistol we found at the shipping table.
Really?
So we have a Ram 50 P99. We have a box. So if you guys if you want one, contact Mike and maybe he can get one for you. But but that's it. That's all we have. There's no more production. So and to be fair, there's really no warranty or service behind it, and we can do the best to help you if you purchase one. But even if you need parts, it doesn't exist. So just to be warned, you're going to purchase one, take that into an account.
For you guys asking, for you that have just joined us, I know I saw a couple times, but I wanted to wait for them to finish. The marker that's up for auction is a Blizzard black and tan with this custom stock that we just got in. That's not going to be on any other marker. This is just something that we're doing temporarily, so it's a limited edition stock. Remote line, shape projectile ready. You're going to get one standard Helix, the 2017 version, and then a D-Mag shaped round ready magazine. We did a shooting test with the new range. I'm not going to do that again, unfortunately. But this is what's on it. I think Timothy Brooks has still got it at 170. So, I mean, this retail right now, where are we at? This has got to be
about 350.
350, and it's at 170 right now. So, for you guys that are just joining us too, next week on the live broadcast, we will be auctioning off a 468. Okay, at $100 it's starting at. So, some of the questions I did see here, the release date on the pistol, there is not one yet. Like I said, we will stay up to date with you on that. Any new masks coming for MCS? No, not at this time. The Hawkeyes work so well. I don't think I've ever seen a Hawkeye get returned, or someone was upset that their Hawkeye fogged up. It just doesn't happen.
Almost 100%.
100%. It's a foolproof mask system that I don't think we can ever get away from.
It's been around for over 10
There are
years,
ideas, but I don't think we're anywhere near it.
Yeah.
Anywhere near it.
There are some. We do have some ideas to make it low-profile goggles, but there's so many projects in front of right now. I think once we kind of iron out many of the current project, then we actually can go back and work on the goggles.
So
Kenny Johnson.
on the next broadcast, when we talk about the 468, the one thing that Mike brought it to my attention today is doing like the evolution type, and I think that's going to be something for a lot of you guys that are on the verge. We've been getting a lot of inquiries from you, or I have specifically, for you guys looking to upgrade your Bolt and Blizzard. Why is the 468 better than the other systems? Watch next week's broadcast. Okay, we will be going through each individual detail of the 468 from its beginning all the way to where it's at now. So this will definitely be a broadcast that I'm excited for. I know a lot of you guys will. So
It's gonna be a long one.
It's gonna be a long one.
It's gonna be more than 1 hour for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be worth it. The last part about it, let's see here. Kenny Johnson's got the auction at $180 now. So we are at $180 for this Blizzard here. Let's see here. Ambassadors, we talked about that, Justin, in the beginning. You can, once we hop off here, you can watch the beginning of the live stream. You'll see that the questions there. Let's see here. New products. We talked about the Vortex stuff that's coming. Anything else we should share with them? Are you comfortable sharing with them? KT's the guy that can authorize the yes or no on new products, okay?
We do have a new
Omar's
product.
not here to show his pants, okay? I had to buy him like a WWF size belt buckle so he stopped dropping his drawers and showing everybody everything. So I'm a very big advocate of not showing anything, so, but I'll leave it up to this man.
I don't have much to show today, but I can kind of let you know that we'll have a couple new products coming out in about a week or two. So hopefully I can launch a new product out next week. Just surprise, just here, it's available for you to purchase. We kind of like that more than letting you know what's coming. Big project, of course, we'll let you know a couple months ahead. But smaller one, accessories, attachment to improve and upgrade, it's just here. They're available for you.
For those of you that are attending the Paintball Extravaganza, we will be doing promo specials for Extravaganza. The Bounty Hunter program, that's going to be a big one there. So for you guys that are in that area that are attending Extravaganza, participate in the Bounty Hunter program.
Right.
You may be able to collect some pretty big bounties there.
Let's mention some of the big events coming up, and hopefully see you guys out there. First is Dominion coming up.
Yeah, Dominion will be coming up first weekend of March, and then in God, I hope I'm right on this. I believe it's April is 0 hour on the East Coast. So it's going to be your
just look up, guys. Just we're not showing the dates.
Next
have it on the
week.
events page.
Yeah, okay.
We planned on having it on here. So next week.
Talk about events. We do have an event page on the site. So if you guys know an event that is not on the page, just go to event, click on submit the event, so other players can they know where it is and the time and date, so it can participate and play with you. So and also we also post the one that we know on there. So on there too, so you can see and check it out and check the event. So it's a community site, so if you have a known event that's not on there, post up. If you're you do an event and it's not on there, you can also post it. It doesn't cost anything to post it. It's the more the merrier. It's
basically a forum based platform. It's blog posts.
Right.
So like I said, the ambassador program will now be a page in the blog section. So each one of you ambassadors out there, Dusty, Skull Eagle, Timothy Brooks, all of you guys that have submitted, I'm going to be sending you out those emails of the information I need for you to create these pages. So remember, please fill out that information and keep in mind that it's going on a website. So keep it appropriate and detailed, because our intention is to offer not just a site where you can purchase MagFed products or Milsim products, but also to find out if it's an investment that's worth your time and effort and money, essentially. So you can kind of see the events in your area all around the world, and then also the types of communities that are built up in your area already. So go to that event page. If you don't see an event there and you want to promote your event on that page, email me info@mcsus.com. Come in the chat, and then me, Jamie, even Valerie can add those events to the page as well.
And you can do it yourself.
You
It's
can,
actually,
you can do it yourself. That's right.
Hit a submit button, promote it. I mean, it's there for you to get the word out.
Brian Avery, the pouches. I saw that question twice by you. Sorry we didn't answer it earlier. The pouches for the Hydra Mag. We'll do something. I think
there will be not a pouch. We'll make a dedicated system to hook your Hydra Mag onto your gear. So there can be a dedicated attachment that you can attach on or secure onto your equipment. So it's a little bit different, but it is the way that we're doing it. It's really, since the magazine itself is a little bit, I wouldn't say bulky. It's extend out further than normal mag. Normal mag's about half an inch. This thing gonna come out to about maybe 4 inches. So we'll have a rig that actually really close and tight to your body. At the same time, give you that ability to switch out a mag quickly rather than trying to open up the zipper or whatever. That take it out, we just click, comes right in. So really quick mag change.
And one last thing, the lock bolt. I saw Skull Eagle you asked about for the Bolt and Blizzard. One thing that I want to tell you before KT talks about that just for a second, I'm going to be doing a video on the E-trigger compatibility to our marker systems. That is a question that gets answered, or asked, I'm sorry, not answered, asked quite a bit. And we are going to do that. Recently I've been doing quite a bit of testing with the E-triggers, the Blizzard, the Vortex, and then I just did a Hurricane one here recently. I will be doing a compatibility video. We might do that, incorporate it into a live stream. I think it might be good to utilize it here to show you guys all live with it shooting as well. But the lock bolt is something that if you have one of these systems already and you did buy an E-trigger, recommend the lock bolt, because you're going to have problems more commonly than not if you don't have it. So talk to them about the lock bolt system real quick, just so they can get an update. Skull Eagle is asking about that.
Okay, so 2 lock bolt that's about to be released. One is the Vortex, which it's for the A5 conversion kit. That's coming out. We're shooting for maybe another month before that get released, and then for the Bolt and the Blizzard, that probably gonna be like about 2 or 3 weeks away. It's in production. It's almost done. So as soon as that come out, I think it's around the corner. We've been testing for quite some time now. So it's about there.
The Nightmare PB, Brian, sorry about the shout out, but your level of ambassadorship is at the top at this moment in time. So I don't classify you as a normal ambassador, but for all of you guys in the Canadian regions, Brian Foucher or Nightmare PB is your guy to go to. So you get a shout out. We're not leaving you hanging, buddy. We haven't forgotten about you. We just got your order ready right before we got on the live stream. So
I know you emailed me too.
Yeah,
and,
you're the reason why we were late today. That's it. So all you guys are saying why we're late, blame it on Nightmare PB.
I know. I see the question there about Operation N-War 8. There is a date set. It is going to be October 21st and October 22nd. There will be some news regarding OEW 8 and the direction that it is going also. I'm going to gather that all together, hopefully within the next 2 weeks. So either I will do a separate broadcast, or I will see about adding it on here. But there are going to be some changes for OEW 8, hopefully for the better, and a different direction as far as how we're going to make it happen this year.
Improvement.
Improvement. Definitely improvement.
It is good, but we just want to up another notch. One of the questions was asked, what's the cost of the lock bolt going to be? It's going to be about $15 to $20. Just depends on which version and what you're getting.
As far as the E-trigger, I know, Michael, you said that it works great on the Hurricane. That's because it has a lock bolt installed. So that's one of the reasons why it does work really well with the Hurricane. It works well on all of the systems, but
I think what he might be talking about, and excuse me for kind of jumping in here, is that the reason why it works so great with the Hurricane versus what people perception of it not working with their gun is that the Hurricane is a blow forward system, so a spring resets it. That's why when you pull that trigger, it will still, you can continue to pull that trigger all day long, it just won't fire. Whereas a Blizzard, or Vortex, 468,
Inline blowback.
once any blowback system, your spring goes forward, you need air to blow it back. So once that spring goes forward, you hear that click. That's it. You got to charge it every time. That seems to be some of the people's biggest, I guess, conundrum with the whole lock bolt is that
Yeah.
I have to charge it every time my mag is out, or every time it kicks in, I have to charge it too much, and I don't want to have to do that. That's why we kind of rethought on the Blizzard and the Bolt to have a lockout device, so that for those people that have a problem with it, then they just don't have it. Turn it off.
Right.
So that's why it works so great on the Hurricane, because it has that feature.
One question that has been brought up here quite a bit is the ATPAT. I've never heard that question asked ever
What's the
since I
question?
worked here. Will we come out with new color versions of the ATPAT panel?
We are. If you guys noticed, most of our soft good, we have enormous amount of soft good that's being clearance right now. We got DPM, Desert Camo, Tiger Stripe.
26 colors.
I mean, we got
26
20,
colors, yeah.
26 different patterns.
26
Okay,
different patterns.
so each one of those patterns has about 300 different items. So from pouch to vest to bandana to all kind of crazy stuff. And then within that, it's a lot. So what we're trying to do is trying to get all of that out first. Once we clear up the space, then we're gonna go back and start doing ATPAT Frost, which is kind of like a white color, ATPAT Shade, which is kind of dark black and gray and white, ATPAT Forest, which is kind of the green, kind of similar to was it CatPat, which is the Canadian pattern. So that's what we're planning to do, is having different pattern after all the other soft goods attackable years are gone, and we'll kick that in.
He forgot to mention that all of that soft good stuff is 65% off right now on the Rap4.com
Right.
site.
So
Take it, buy it all. Take every little thing that you see and buy it.
So once they're gone, they're gone. Then most of those patterns will not be coming back. Then that allow us to free up our space, free up our resources, and we focus on a ATPAT.
ATPAT pattern growing it. So the dates, I kind of looked it up. For Dominion, it is March 4th and 5th. And then for 0 Hour, it's going to be April 28th to the 30th. So those are your two big games coming up this weekend that I know of. I'll look up some more so that we can have a segment where we kind of run through everything that's going on for the coming week and for the coming months.
Dwindling down to the broadcast.
Okay.
We are at $200. I think if you scroll down, Kenny has it at $200. We are at $200 right
Come
now.
on, Timothy, 3 for 3.
For the Blizzard marker here. So we're gonna be hopping off here right now. We'll give you 2 more minutes to put in your last bids.
What's this one here?
Ambidextrous mag release and safeties for
what?
all systems.
For what?
That'd be nice. All systems.
All system. It's kind of tough to do for all system. One of the that's why we have the paddle release on the Blizzard and the Bolt, because of that. It's easier for people to take it off. Ambidextrous release is not so great on certain platforms. It's great on, like, say, the 468 or maybe the Hurricane, but as the other platform is kind of tough to do. Also, we did an ambidextrous release on the 468. A lot of people were bumping against the gear, and they have an accidental release. That's why we kind of change all the current 468 back into the standard release, so that way they don't bump their gear and bump the release into their gear and have that problem. That's
Dropping mags.
Yeah, dropping mags. Yeah.
All right, guys. So I think Kenny, you won the auction at $200. So I will contact you via Messenger right now, or if you want to actually message our page right now, and we'll get you squared away with that. Okay. So congratulations, Kenny. Every week you can catch this MagFed weekly show every Wednesday at 4:30 Pacific Standard Time, give or take 5 or 10 minutes every week. But tune in, share this live broadcast, because a lot of this information is very informative and some of it is repetitive. Box mag, shape, projectile, and pistol question, guys. So share this stream. Share the broadcast, and then tune in every Wednesdays to catch us talking about information. So next week, just an overview, 4.68 starting off the auction for $100. So I doubt it's gonna stay at 100, but that's a very low price for the 4.68 to start at.
And we try to do the show from 4:30 to 5:30. That's an hour range. We can make start a little bit late and end a little bit later, but we have an hour to work with. So if you're gonna catch the early, I mean the front end or rear end, but you know the time frame that you can catch us. So just to reiterate two things. First, events. You guys go to event. You want to look for event to go to the event section of the website. You can post event up, and you can check out what's coming up. Like I said, two big events coming that we want to let everybody knows. This Dominion down in SoCal. It's gonna be hosted by the ODSC, and then you have the Midwest somewhere.
No, East Coast.
East Coast going to be by Zero Hour. And
That's in the New York area.
Who's that done by?
I know it's with Steven. Let's see. I would probably say it's the MagFit Society.
That just show you how much we're going to communicate with you guys.
we know it's a lot of information that goes on in a day here.
So that's why it's even us. We're doing this on a daily basis. We talk to hundreds of people regularly, maybe 1,000 a month, a week. I mean. It's a lot of people, so that's why.
Crew saying 301.
Yeah, that's why we're
bidding for next week's 4.68.
Oh, next week.
That's why we're saying that the event site it's perfect. That's where you go to get information for games information. Even the one that are hosting the event, post it there so we can see what they are too. And you want us to kind of sponsor it, hit it with us, so we can help you guys out and getting the word out or give you some sort of promotional material. Yeah.
No, it's MagFed Uprising. Is the group that does it.
Okay, MagFed Uprising.
Yeah,
okay.
They were working together, I think, at one point, but yeah, MagFed Uprising 0 Hour.
So MagFed Uprising 0 Hour.
All right, guys, we will catch you guys next week. Thank you for viewing, and make sure to like our page here. We have switched the name to Modern Combat Solutions. Rap4 has gone away for the social media. So go ahead and like our page here and tune in every Wednesdays. We will catch you guys in the field.
And if we missed any question that we didn't answer live, just message us or get on chat and we'll take care of you. There are a lot of comments going through the chat page, and we try to catch every single one, but it's we only have 2 pair of eyes, and 6 make it 6 and can't catch everything. All right, guys, thank you very much, and see you next week.
Combat Sports.